Just hold that line as you come down. Like a pro. If you've been following our adventures for a while, you know that Lauren is usually the one that's out filming and spotting for our trail rides. But now with the addition of our Jeep Gladiator, it's time for Lauren to switch into the driver's seat and learn to pilot our Jeep Grand Cherokee out on the trails.
I'm so cold. I don't know if you can tell, but it is snowing.
So one of the major changes you'll see both in our events if you come along with us out on the trail and in our videos if you don't, is that both Lauren and I will be piloting both our vehicles, the Gladiator and the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Good. Here it comes. Good job. Now come passenger for me. Yep. Awesome. Hold that line there a little bit. You're okay. And then back to driver. Slow, slow. Nice and easy. Good job. Great job, girl. Welcome to a Jeep Badge of Honor trail at Windrock. This is Trail 26 on a snowy, muddy day. So, we just started out.
This is the time that I wish I had a front camera.
It is sloppy. There's such a difference here at Windrock. Yesterday it wasn't too bad, but man, today the tires are just completely covered in mud. You can just feel yourself slipping. So hopefully there's lots of rocks throughout to give us some traction, because this is going to be fun. So stay passenger, that's driver. You got to hold that because you're going to get a little tippy here, but not too bad. Just hold it to passenger hard. Okay, it's going to be all right.
Jen, let me come and
It's just a rail, you're good, nice and slow.
get a little tippy as you make that turn. Just make sure you turn into it. Can you say that again for me? As you make this turn, it's going to make you feel like you're going to go into the wall, but you want to actually turn into it. When you start to feel a little bit tippy, turn towards the side you feel you're tipping to, so to your left. I'm going to come in, I'll get out of the car, but I'm just going to get to the bottom of the hill here, and I'll come out and spot you. Thank you.
And even it up a little bit. Nope, you're good. Just hold passenger, yep, there you go. That was the worst of it on this one.
Just pulling up a little more, Jen, and then I'll be right there.
You stay hard passenger here, nice and slow. Got those 35s, no big deal. Good job. There she is. Lauren's hopping into the vehicle here. Grand Cherokee. First little obstacle for her. All right, you got me?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just a little bit passenger. That's good. Right there, that line's good. Perfect. That's good. Straighten out just a little, right there. Little bit passenger, a little more. Right there. Here it comes. Yep. And just hold that line as you come down. Like a pro. So, Jennifer, I'll have you start down, but then Mike, you're gonna have to wait because I'll have to pull up then. Lauren, get nice and tight. All right, Jennifer, I got you if you're ready. You're gonna stay towards the passenger side as you come down. That's good. Just hold that line to the left there, or passenger. Yep, stay passenger. Okay, now you can straighten out just a little bit, driver, right there. That's right where you want to be. Just easy coming down. Yeah. You got a little step in front of your driver, just tiny. But your line's good. So just to give you a quick sense of how muddy it was and how little control we had on some of these trails, this is Jennifer coming around the bend in her Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland Edition. She's got upgraded VFG KO2 tires, and as she comes around and down the hill, you can see it doesn't really matter which way she's turning the wheel. Being able to see and pick out lines is a huge skill to have out on the trails, and here I bring Evan just a little bit too closer than I'd like, at least, to slipping off one of the rocks here. Everything worked out okay, but definitely closer than I'd like to see.
He wants to go driver.
Listen to me. You are this much on this rock here. So if you start to slip, you need to be real hard afterwards to slip off. Okay? So just real slow from the speed forward. So just nice and off the forward passenger. Good. There's a rock here. Nice and slow. Passenger. Go passenger. Nice and slow. Come down here now. Let your back end. Come drive a little bit, driver. Your butt's okay now, but slow. Go in the back passenger. Here it comes. Yep, you got it there. Perfect. Just follow a little bit drive as you come. So nice and slow. Just stepping down. That is you had about this much after that. If you saw last week's video, you got to see this Ford Ranger. This is Jamie and his son Ethan. Our first time with a Ford Ranger out on the trails. It's always fun to see different vehicles, and they just did a great job. Coming down right here. And then back towards me, nice and slow. Straighten out. Straighten out. Right there. A little more passenger. You're going fast. You need to slow down. Little bit. That looks line, but you need to go slow because once we come down a little bit, I'm going to have you go more passenger. Coming down the little steps here. Here comes the other side. Just hold your tires the way they are. Little bit dry. Stop. Your drive. Go. Okay, so you're gonna slide down on your passenger. It's gonna come down. So you want to just hold them where they are, but nice and slow. Here it comes. Good job. Now come passenger for me. Yep. Awesome. Hold that line there a little bit. You're okay. And then back to driver. Slow, slow. Nice and easy. Good job. Great job, girl. More driver. Driver. You want to stay more driver than this. There's a big step here. Hard driver. There you go. Harder driver. Driver. There you go. Coming down, nice and easy. Now back passenger. Right there. Nice and slow though. You got lots of steps you're coming down. It's all right.
Okay, at least we got the...
Slow. Here's your tail. You're good. You're gonna clear. Right there. That's good. Nice and easy down. Okay, now you're gonna stop. I want you a harder passenger because you're gonna get tippy there a little bit. Yep, right there. Hold that because you're gonna fall a little bit, not fall, but wrong word. You're gonna come down passenger. So hold that nice and slow for me. Okay, stop. Back to driver. Right there. Yep, we're gonna do it again, just a little bit passenger here, nice and slow. You got, that's too much, right there. You're going down that way. Yep. Now passenger. Yep. Harder passenger, slow. Okay, and then back driver. Right there, and slow. Just ease, pull, steady throughout. If you start to slip, you're gonna want to kind of make sure you're going passenger. Slow. So now on this next one, you're gonna want to turn passenger as you come down. So passenger here. More passenger. There it is. Slow, 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 slow. And then back towards driver. Awesome. Down that way, that's fine. But stay passenger if you're gonna do that. Yep. Coming up here, we have just another mud hole that we are driving through. It's fun to see different vehicles. I'm in the Gladiator stock height at this point. Obviously the Grand Cherokees are out, and then lifted Wrangler, who's got, I think he's got about a 2-inch lift going through this. Oh! We actually ended up having this weird mixture of snow and mud almost the entire day. But the vehicles kind of settled in. We definitely didn't want to go for anything too extreme just because the slickness of a lot of the trails can be so difficult. Just really want to give a shout out to my wife here. To see her kind of tackle these trails and know that she does not have the same adventure-driven spirit that I have was really, really cool to see. Often we're in the car, and as a passenger, she tends to maybe freak out just a little bit. So her first day, full day out on the trails, being as slick and muddy as it was, with some pretty crazy uphill climbs, some obstacles, she just did fantastic. Driver. There you go. Yeah, it'll, when you feel that slipping, just stay steady on the throttle. The computer will figure out where the traction is. Here, you want to just stay a little bit right towards your driver's side, just because of this big guy here. Good. A little bit driver here. We've often said, and will continue to say, that our favorite thing about these events we put on are the people we get to meet, and the personalities, and just to see how people gel together. This is Phil. Phil was our tail gunner this whole event, did a fantastic job, but also had a sense of trying to maybe mess around and get into some trouble from time to time.
Yeah. So what'd you do, Phil?
You know what? I knew that rock was somewhere.
It was the one you just crawled up.
I knew, right? So I knew it was somewhere. And I thought, well, it must be behind me.
I mean,
There's not a single obstacle around here, guys. Except for that.
I don't know that I would back up because it's going to go back in your drive shaft again. I'd cut it hard right and keep going.
Keep going. We're watching it. Keep going.
Keep going with it.
Keep going. Good, good, good.
Good. Stop. Stop. I'll get it out from under you.
I got it. I got gloves.
Oh, I got gloves. It's all right. Here, back up just a smidge. All right. Let's see. Now I can reach it.
It's heavier than.
There we go.
All right. Rescuing on your day off there, Raymond.
Lauren and I just love to see a group of strangers come together, and by the end of the weekend, they're willing to get in the mud, dig each other out, and help. It's definitely one of our most favorite parts about the events we put on. Stay tuned for next week. We've got one more video from our Windrock event, and then we've got Uwari coming up.